Stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Because there is just something going on where people say they're up too much, but they will circle back because when you get that Fed rate hike in December, I can raise numbers for everyone in this house.
That's Jim Cramer talking about the banks falling apart. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country off the Wall Street Radio Network. If you recall, we had the banks soaring. And why were they soaring? Why were they going up? Because they said they're going to do these tax cuts. And they also said they're going to take the interest rates and they're going to raise them. And when they raise interest rates on the adjustable debt, that's a good thing because it shows the economy is doing terrific. Because if they certainly wouldn't do that. I mean, why would they raise payments on student loans, credit card loans, auto loans, business loans, if they thought, oh, hey, it's a burden. We would never do that. They're doing terrific. Wages are going up. They can absorb it. Oh, really? So I said to my gang, well, let's make money on this. Let's take the banks. Let's start buying them. And we'll look for the best banks. And the three best banks, I told my gang, the ones that go up the most anytime interest rates go up, and you should make a note of that. The three banks that do that are Goldman Sachs, which is our bank. We're always investing in Goldman Sachs. And Bank of America and Citi. And Goldman Sachs went up from $223 up to $247, and then it stopped. Remember, this whole rally from the $223 to $247, that was about a 10% return. And we had our gang take some profits. And because I told them, I don't know how long this is going to go up. Because remember, the idea is it was going up based on raising rates on consumers who don't have the money to pay it. So they're going to raise rates on all the consumers on their auto loans and so forth. I said, didn't make any sense. Then I said, okay, let's also take a look at Bank of America. And Bank of America went from, when they made this announcement, went from about $24 up to about $26. And that was about 8%, I think, if I'm right. About 8%. So that was 8% on the Bank of America. It was about 10% on Goldman Sachs, okay, all from our charts, giving us the buy signal. And then we had Bank of America. Citi. So Citibank goes from $70, it's averaged out, $70 up to $75. And that's about 7% on Citibank. So, and I said, as they were going up, I said to my gang, just like I did with oil. Oil was going up. We bought oil beautifully. We bought all the refiners and, the top refiners. And oil was really cheap at the time. And the refiners shut down. And I told my gang that when that happens, once they get the refiners all set up and organized again, because during hurricanes, they shut down the refiners. Then they have to fix them and do the maintenance and so forth. Then they go out and they buy oil. Well, oil at that time was about $49, $48 a barrel. So I said they always have to go out and buy. There's tremendous demand when they put the refiners back on track. They have to get oil. So I said, let's buy the top refiners. And we did. And soon they ordered the oil. And when they ordered the oil, demand went up. Oil spiked up about $51, and all our stocks went up 10%, 15%. So, but at the same time, I said to my gang, let's be careful here. I said, this is only going to happen for a while, just like the banks. And we use our charts to identify, when to start selling. And we did. So now Cramer is saying, well, these banks, they're all coming down, but don't worry about it. Stay and hold on to them. Wait a minute. This buy and hold is nonsense. They were good investments for a short period of time, but the narrative that they're putting out that made them rally for a short period of time is over. I mean, to say that the banks, the interest rates are going up, true, and they're going to make the banks a lot more money, I said true. But I said by the time that people figure out that, wait a minute, there's a problem here, people can't afford the payments, so therefore the banks are going to get into defaults, a lot of defaults, and their stocks are going to fall. So we got out, and our charts got us out just before that. And what happened? Citibank drops from 76.22 down to 70.83. So that was about so the 7% gain we had about a 7% gain on the way up. It's all gone, but not us. We got out. But the people who got in believing the story, and that's why Cramer's on there today trying to tell all of his people who follow him, who he's embarrassed, obviously, because they gave back all their profits because they don't use charts. They use stories, fundamentals, whereby chart warned us that the institutions were pulling their money out. So we got out in time. But anybody following Cramer, you're not going to get out in time because you're following a bunch of BS. You're following a cockroach. Why don't you follow the people who put the money into Citibank? And when they took the money out of Citibank, your chart will tell you. Listening to him, he said, they're going to come back around again. Listen to this.
Because there is just something going on where people say they're up too much, but they will circle back because when you get that...
No, they're not going to circle back. You see something's going on? Well, tell them, Jim, what's going on. You made a mistake because wages are not going up. They're not going to cover increase in car payments. In fact, car payments are, even before the hike in rates, the car payments already were in default. I mean, think about it. Rate hikes in December 2015 and December 2016, defaults were just starting to crank up. Then she raises rates in 2017, and then March 2017, and then June 2017, while at the same time, payments are going into default on student loans, car loans, and credit cards. So while the history going back to 2015 shows those three areas, credit cards, student loans, and what was the other one? Auto loans, those all three were in trouble. People couldn't make the payments. But now she starts raising rates. So now the last time she's raising, she has to start, the economy's doing great, we're going to raise rates again. Well, how would any person in their right mind not think if delinquencies in those three groups were starting to crank up in 2015, getting worse in 2016, much worse in 2017 in March, and then she cranks it up again in June 2017? You got to be out of your mind. Now he says, they're going to come back around and start buying these banks again. Well, I'm not going to have an opinion. Hey, maybe they come out with another story. So what we do is wait for our charts. Our charts will tell us when the institutions are coming in to buy again. See, that's the beautiful thing. No longer do you listen to these people about fundamentals, because fundamentals are not attached to stocks anymore. It's ridiculous. I have even better stories than that when we get back. Unbelievable. And we take a look at some good stocks you can make some money on. We'll be right back after this break. Join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Call now.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. We're offering the most powerful stock charts available on the market. The Max Best 1000 charts. Now, the difference between these charts and all the other charts is this follows the money. Yes, it gives you a buy-sell signal. I know you're going to say, well, They all do. No, not true. The difference with the Max Vest is they follow the important money, the hedge funds, the biggest banks, the 401ks, the pension fund managers. That's the big difference. They're not following the emotion. That's what most charts do. They follow the money. That's what MaxVest does, follows the money. Check it out. Join my gang, philsgang.com. Oh, and the chart is low as $19.95 a month. For more information, just go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. We will see you on the charts.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264. Wouldn't it be nice if someone told you when to buy and sell stocks? Well, there is. The Philsgang Max Best 1000 stock charts actually tell you when to buy or sell stocks. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. Celebrating 18 years as the leader in investing and trading education.
Following your system has been fantastic.
Yeah, I really appreciate the work you do. You're really an inspiration.
I have learned so much.
You're really one of the best I've ever heard. I've been with you for about a month and a half now, and I'm already up 7%.
Financial education is, in many respects, the most important education you can get, and that's what they're getting from your show.
You guys have always been great on the service side.
I have so much more confidence in when I'm in my trading.
Phil, keep up the good work.
I've been in this business for 45 years, and you are the best.
And I've been following you, I guess, about 9 months right now, and you've just done a great job.
Join the gang, and you'll never regret it.
If you're serious about securing your financial future, then contact philsgang.com or give them a call, 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of Phil's Gang. I got a great opportunity for those people who are disgusted with the market, who don't have time to learn. What you do is follow me in the exchange-traded fund that I'm invested in. Every day you go to my site and you can see exactly what I am doing with my investment, and you can mimic me. Nobody else dares do that. Join the gang, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Okay, ladies, listen up. This message is for you because you invest so much into your professional careers, your organizations, your families, your children. It's time to invest in yourself and secure your financial future in the stock market. And you can do that with philsgang.com. Sounds complicated? Well, truthfully, it's not. With Phil's Gang daily market investing instructions and educational investing guidance, you too can achieve the goals of financial freedom. Each week, philsgang.com posts up-to-the-minute videos that walk you through your stock investments. You'll learn when to buy and sell short stocks and when to take profits. Plus, all Phil's Gang material is archived, so you'll never miss a beat.
Anyone that's listening, do something for yourself. Go for it. You have nothing to lose. Invest in yourself.
Now that you've taken care of everyone else, isn't it time to secure your financial future? Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
So, what is love?
Love is being independent.
Love is dancing.
At Shriners Hospital for Children, love is a new smile.
At Shriners Hospitals for Children, love is caring for a child regardless of the family's ability to pay. Learn how you can send your love to the rescue at lovetotherescue.org.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. We're offering the most powerful stock charts available on the market, the Max Best 1000 charts. Now, the difference between these charts and all the other charts is this follows the money. Yes, it gives you a buy-sell signal. I know you're going to say, well, they all do. No, not true. The difference with the Max Best is they follow the important money, the hedge funds, the biggest banks, the 401ks, the pension fund managers. That's the big difference. They're not following the emotion. That's what most charts do. They follow the money. That's what MaxVest does, follows the money. Check it out. Join my gang, philsgang.com. Oh, and the chart is low as $19.95 a month. For more information, just go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. We will see you on the charts.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Join my gang, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-GANG. They're at the phones right now. You can call and join or go to my website, philsgang.com. Now, okay, so the banks reported, and the banks are falling out of bed. Why? All of them. They're all falling out of bed. Because the story was a lie. That everybody fell for the story. That the economy is terrific, and therefore we're going to raise interest rates. People started to get out of their bonds. They felt comfortable. Now they didn't want safety. They're going to take some risk. They started to buy stocks. And when they sell their bonds, interest rates go up. But those are the interest rates on your mortgage and the interest rate in which the government pays for the $20 trillion in debt, the $270 billion a year in interest. That's what controls that rate, is that 10-year Treasury yield. That determines what rate we're going to be paying on our interest that we owe each year, which is now $270, which is now going to go up to $350 billion. So the deal is that they're trying to create this economy that's not there. The stock market is there, and they're trying to convince you that the stock market is the economy, and most people believe that because that's their job. That's the job of the government, to make you think that. And how do they do that? The BLS. The BLS is the Bureau of Labor Statistics. And the BLS is a master at manipulating the numbers. Trickery. Statistical trickery. They're masters at that. Because the government wants you to think the economy is doing better than what it's doing. So they always make sure that everything looks better. And now, once the BLS pushes those numbers, now you got all the financial stations. You got CNBC, you got Fox, you got Bloomberg, you got them all. So after the statistical trickery by BLS, which is a government department, they lie about all the economic fundamentals, make them look better than they are. Do you remember last Friday when the wages came out, they got caught lying? They caught lying. Their math looked so stupid, didn't make sense. They put in the math, forgot what it was so dumb. They had two numbers that were negative, and when they added them up, they came out positive. How do you have two negative numbers that come out positive? They got caught lying. But this is what they do. But the TV financial networks, when they get those numbers, what do? Their job, the financial shows and the host and the guests, they're masters at embellishing, lying. Why? Because they're sponsored. Think about this. Just take CNBC and Fox, the two business stations. 65% of the revenue, 68% of the revenue that they get comes from GM and Ford advertisers. Let me repeat that. 68% of the revenue they take in from advertisers is Ford and GM. Now, do you think Ford and GM want to hear somebody like me? You think Ford and GM would sponsor me? Are you kidding? Are you nuts? No. But if you hear this all day long,
I think the U.S. economy is in very good shape.
The stocks have been strong. The global economy is improving.
Well, the economy is doing very well right now.
Why? Why do they say that? They got to say it. They have no choice. If they want to be on the air, all the TV shows that Fox has, the financial shows, how do you think they stay on the air? Someone's got to pay for the airtime. So do you think GM and Ford want them coming out and saying what I'm saying? That the economy sucks? That the numbers are fake? No, they want the consumer. Remember, it is the consumer who drives our economy. Consumers is 70% of our GDP. Well, how do they drive it? They drive it through higher wages. They can't consume unless their wages are good. Their wages suck. Their wages haven't gone up in 10 years. So these hosts will come on every day and pump and pump and pump. They never get down to the truth. They can't tell you the truth. They can't tell you the truth. The U.S. economy for nearly 10 years has been suffering from low wages. And ever since the blow up, I should say, since the dot-coms, I should really say. So, because we haven't had any increase in productivity, which comes from business investment, capital investment. So for 10 years, companies are not investing. So if they're not investing, and the companies aren't producing more, you don't get a wage. And remember, wages, you go out and after you pay your bills, you go out and consume, and it's consumption that gives you the GDP where we're at 2%, which really sucks. It's amazing. They're coming out telling us how great the economy is. The economy's not great at 2%. The economy sucks at 2%. The economy's horrible at 2%. At 4%, you have a good GDP. Reagan had a great GDP at 4% because he knew how to create jobs. We're not creating jobs. And we're not creating wages. Not wage increases anyways. So unless Trump solves the stock buyback problem, I mean, there is no incentive. Think about this. Under Bush, who was really a closet liberal, and Obama, under those two characters, there was no incentive for companies to take their profits and plow it back into the company. I mean, to plow it back in the company, because plowing it back in the company means they believe in the economy. So what they do is plow it back into their pockets. They do stock buybacks. In other words, CEOs at the end of the year, they want to feel comfortable. If they got a bunch of profits, do we feel comfortable investing into the economy, invest it into the United States? Are we better off buying our own shares, investing in ourselves? There has been no incentive under Baby Bush, no incentive under Obama, under those two characters, all those years that they were president. They gave them no incentive because they're raising taxes and they were raising hundreds of thousands of regulations. So all these companies just kept investing in their own self, buying their own stock. And that's why wages have never gone up, and that's why our GDP is at 2%. Now, Trump says he wants to change this. Is he going to change it? We'll talk about that when we get back in some more stocks.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years. Very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I love the new MV charts on Phil's software, and I'm making profits using them.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I love your new MV1, making lots of profits.
I love the chart. You know, I'm limited with time. Real good as far as just looking at whatever ticker tells me right away.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
The new MV1 and MV2 charting software. I particularly like the pre- and post-market candlesticks.
You guys have always been great on the service side. I can't say enough about the service side.
Don't wait. Sign up for Phil's Gang today. Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Did you know the stock market is up over 250% in the past 8 years? And some financial experts say we're only in the 8th year of a 20-year bull market. But what if the market takes a downturn? What will happen to your 401k? What will happen to your retirement nest egg? You remember 2008-2009 when your 401k dropped big time. Americans lost over $2.4 trillion, or over 25% of their investments. At philsgang.com, we teach you to keep your investments and to secure your financial future. With philsgang.com, you'll learn how to understand to invest in the stock market and how to keep the profits you work so hard for. Avoid the financial pain. Don't be exposed to losing your retirement nest egg. Take control and secure your investments with philsgang.com. Don't hesitate. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Again, 877-600-4264. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. They offer a free weekend seminar class. They put big dazzling names with their programs. But are they really just offering a sales pitch? At philsgang.com, we are the leader in teaching, informing, and helping members understand stock charting, investing in the stock market, and making true profits. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provides daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Plus, the philsgang.com friendly customer support team is available when you need us most. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market? Don't hesitate. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Again, 877-600-4264.
So, what is love?
Love is being independent.
Love is dancing.
At Shriners Hospital for Children, love is a new smile.
At Shriners Hospitals for Children, love is caring for a child regardless of the family's ability to pay. Learn how you can send your love to the rescue at lovetotherescue.org.
Phil Grandy is a career businessman who has also been an entrepreneur all his life. He has used his business skills to take companies on the abyss of bankruptcy and bringing them back to profitability. Phil has been honored by Inc. magazine for the 500 fastest growing privately held companies and has been recognized with the prestigious Entrepreneur of the Year award. From the real estate to gas and oil industries to the stock market, Phil Grandy has mastered his line of business from start to finish. And with a passion and desire to make you a profitable investor, only Phil teaches you and guides you to make informed, unemotional investment decisions. And you'll gain the knowledge of what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. If you want to learn from the best and strengthen your ability to invest, then turn to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com. Simply call Phil's Gang at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
We've got a Republican president, Republican heads of every agency, Republican majorities in both houses of Congress, and right now we're not delivering. We're not getting the job done, and people are frustrated. I'm frustrated. I promise you, as frustrated as you are, I'm banging my head into it every day. All of that being said, I believe we will get tax reform done. I think
this year?
I think it'll either be late this year or early next year.
Yeah, and it's going to not be this year, and they're going to keep saying they're going to get tax reform done, and they're going to do it during the whole year until next December, to December 2018. Because think about it. We have such a horrible economy, terrible economy, that's why they keep driving the stock market higher and higher to make you think, because 99% of the people in the United States think the stock market reflects the economy. So they've been boosting the economy up through stock buybacks and through 0% finance, through dropping rates to low wages. Even now, if you think about it, the rates are still low. The S&P 500 companies came out and said they're going to buy $750 billion in 2017 worth of stock buybacks. Why? Because the rates are still low. We've only had 4 rate hikes. That's 1%. You don't think 1% money's cheap? Why do you think they're going to go borrow money at 1%, these companies? That's cheap. And as long as they keep borrowing money, there is no way this economy is going to grow. It's ridiculous. Look at Japan. Look at Japan. They'll show, look, they've been running QE for 40 years now. And they can't grow and their debt's choking them. But let's just get off that a moment. We were talking earlier about how this economy is supposed to be terrific. But yet the headlines today, right? GM to lay off 1,500 more workers as car sales plunge. GM to close Detroit plant because of slow demand. Wells Fargo car loan originations are crashing to an all-time low. Oh, I thought we had this great economy. But remember, the stock market every day, all-time new high, all-time new high. Isn't that ridiculous? You think about it? And now people are so comfortable because of the low rates that's been propping up this market. President Trump, he's taking credit, right, for the stock market. He loves the stock market right here.
And I'm so proud of the $5.2 trillion of increase in the stock market. You could say in one...
But wait a minute. You'd be proud if it was coming because corporations were taking their profits and driving it back into the company, buying new machinery, buying new plants, increasing their productivity, the increased wages. So consumers go out and do consumption that drives 70% of our GDP growth. But that's not what's going on. And that's why you can't get beyond 2% to 4%. You can't even get to 3%. You will never get there. It's ridiculous. The only reason the stock market keeps going up is because it's manipulated with low interest rate money and stock buybacks. But people don't get that. So as long as they keep doing this, why aren't you in the stock market? Why aren't you in the stock market?
I think the generalization you're making is just is not appropriate. And when you buy back stock, you are putting money into the economy.
Where? Where do you put it in the economy? Where do you put it in the economy? When you buy, a company takes and they have 1 million shares, we'll say, outstanding. So they take and buy half of those shares back. So there's only 500,000 outstanding that can be bought and sold. By reducing the amount of shares from 1 million to 500,000, now they got lousy earnings, right? Lousy earnings. So now earnings season come. Now they reduce their shares back from 1 million to 500,000. Now they're going to spread those earnings over 500,000 shares instead of 1 million. So the stock is going to go up from 40 to 45. If they spread them over 1 million, the shares would have went from 40 down to 35. So please explain to me, where did the money go into the economy? It went into where? Into buying the stocks, buying the stock back. And when the shares go up, who gets the money? It doesn't go through the economy. It doesn't go through the economy. First of all, the profits of the companies supposed to go, and for years and years, profits of companies went through the economy via wages through the broad economy. When you had $6 trillion of corporate profits in 2016, they took the $6 trillion and they should have put it through the broad Main Street middle class economy with higher wages. They said, no, we're not going to do that. We'll take the $6 trillion and we'll buy our own stocks. We'll buy our own stocks back so it will push up, make our earnings look better than they actually are. So who got that money? When the stock price went up, did the economy get that money? No, the economy didn't get that money. The CEOs got the money, and the big shareholders got the money, and the big boys, the 1 percentile, especially the 1% of the 1 percentile, 80% of their wealth, of their income comes from the stock market. That's who got the money. If you could take that $6 trillion and push it through again, push it through to the company so you're buying equipment. Remember, when you take your money and you push it through the company and you invest it back in a company, say, I'm going to buy 100 trucks, 100 brand new trucks. Guess what? Now the economy gets the money because now you're putting people to work to build those 100 trucks. People are going to work to deliver those trucks. See, that's how it works. When you buy new machinery, Now you're going to buy 50 new machines. Now you're going to be putting people to work who's going to be building those machines. And then you're going to be putting people to work who's going to ship the machines to the company. That's how the economy gets the money. But when you don't do that, the only people who are getting the money are the CEOs and the people who are in the stock market. And the stock market keeps going up regardless. I said to my gang this morning, this is the first time I've seen where the S&P, and I said to my gang on October 2nd, I said, buy the spiders, the S&P. Just buy them and sit there and ride it like a rocket ship. Just strap yourself in and ride this thing like a rocket ship until our charts tell us to get out. So the S&P goes up every day. Why? Not because profits are good, and certainly not because the economy's grown. The economy's been the same 2%, since 2008. So how can they say the economy's getting better? The only way the economy's going to grow if you grow wages so people can go out and buy stuff. But people can't go out and buy stuff. So why would GM be laying off 1,500 more workers? Why would they be closing a plant in Detroit? Why would Wells Fargo, their car loan originations are crashing, and on and on? Why do we have more small businesses closing than ever in history? Oh, because the economy's doing good? No. Look, a strong economy is measured by wage increases. Wages drive consumer spending, and that consumer spending contributes to 70% of our GDP economic growth. Remember, that's what it's all about. That's our economy, our GDP, what we grow each year. 70% of our growth is you going out and spending. And that's why I told you earlier that these TV shows come on and keep lying to you and tell you things are great. Because like CNBC and Fox, which almost 69% of their advertising revenue comes from two car dealers, GM and Ford, you think if they're saying what I'm saying right now, that GM and Ford would keep, if I was on Fox saying what I'm saying right now, do you think GM and Ford would sign up next month and give them advertising revenue to get back on the air? Are you kidding? They'd have somebody come over and shoot me first. Are you kidding? That's nuts. So where do you make money? Right now, let them keep driving this market up. Let them and just keep riding it. You just got to know when to get out, and that's what I'm here for. And the chart will tell you when to get out.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Even the experienced traders and investors need to keep learning to stay ahead. philsgang.com provides educational information about Phil's Gang products and services in many different ways. Daily live webinars hosted by Phil Grandy and technical charting experts help you understand and keep up with today's lively markets. Short videos, investing programs, and up-to-the-minute market alerts help you get up to speed with the market using Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charting software. We teach you an investing foundation that you seek to take the first steps towards achieving your personal financial goals. Visit philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Again, that's philsgang.com. philsgang.com. Or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Time is the one thing that we want more of. Without the donors, I wouldn't have my Audrey. They take care of our housing. They take care of our food. In addition to the best medical treatment that my daughter could ever have. So it allows me to focus on my daughter and getting her better.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Even the experienced traders and investors need to keep learning to stay ahead. philsgang.com provides educational information about Phil's Gang products and services in many different ways. Daily live webinars hosted by Phil Grandy and technical charting experts help you understand and keep up with today's lively markets. Short videos, investing programs, and up-to-the-minute market alerts help you get up to speed with the market using Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charting software. We teach you an investing foundation that you seek to take the first steps towards achieving your personal financial goals. Visit philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Again, that's philsgang.com. philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
We will never fully understand what we've asked of you or your families, asking you to put yourself in harm's way to endure it all. But we do understand that it's our turn, our duty, to keep you secure for the rest of your life. Wounded Warrior Project long-term support programs help our most severely ill or injured veterans live independently, at no cost, for life, so that they might stand at ease. Join us at findwwp.org.
Did you know the stock market is up over 250% in the past 8 years? And some financial experts say we're only in the 8th year of a 20-year bull market. But what if the market takes a downturn? What will happen to your 401k? What will happen to your retirement nest egg? You remember 2008-2009 when your 401k dropped big time. Americans lost over $2.4 trillion, or over 25% of their investments. At philsgang.com, we teach you to keep your investments and to secure your financial future. With philsgang.com, you'll learn how to understand to invest in the stock market and how to keep the profits you work so hard for. Avoid the financial pain. Don't be exposed to losing your retirement nest egg. Take control and secure your investments with philsgang.com. Don't hesitate. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Again, 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you a fan of the Phil's Gang radio show? Then you should check out philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. We have insane people. I shouldn't say that. We have criminals lying to us all day long about what the economy is really doing. Now, listen to this. Stanley Fischer, he's part of the Fed. Okay, he's one of the Fed governors. He's been a Fed governor for years and years and years. So now he's saying about Yellen, they should keep Yellen. Now listen to this.
Who should he appoint as the next Fed chair?
Yeah, he should appoint Janet Yellen. Janet is a safe pair of hands and very good at explaining what she's doing and persuading people.
Oh, very good. So he says, let's keep her. Very smart. So then she talks about inflation.
Inflation has been running under our 2% objective, is more of a mystery.
And then they ask Fisher, what about inflation?
Very hard to say because we don't know what's going on with inflation.
Wait a minute. She says she knows what's going on with inflation. He says he doesn't know what's going on with inflation. And then she turns around and says this.
That our expectations about the economy could turn out to be significantly wrong.
Yeah, she went on to say, then we'll stop what we're doing. We won't raise rates anymore. They're all nuts. So because they don't know what they're doing, they're going to keep doing the same thing over and over. They're going to keep doing QE. They're going to keep running the stock market up to convince you while they try to figure out what's going on in the market. I mean, what's going on in the economy. They're going to continue to convince you everything's fine and the stock market is the economy, so just stay in the stock market. Look how beautiful it is. That's what they're doing. Now listen to this. So they come out and the TV shows like CNBC and Fox are telling people, oh, interest rates are going up. So they tell you what to buy. Buy Disney. Buy Disney. Because when interest rates are going up, everything's wonderful. So people are going to buy Disney. They're going to buy Disney. They're also going to buy Costco. They're going to buy Home Depot. Well, guess what? Guess what? So, and they say, so yes, and buy the banks. Buy the banks, they're telling you. Okay? So the banks are collapsing. They're telling you to buy the banks, but they're collapsing. They tell you not to buy utilities because interest rates are going up and utilities get hit, right? They get killed with utilities. So they tell you, stay away from utilities because they're going to go down. Okay, but go ahead and buy the banks. They're going to go up. So guess what's going on? The utilities are going up instead of down. And the banks are going down instead of up. See, the idea of listening to these experts to tell you what stocks to be in, what group to be in, whether consumer staples or whether to be in the staples or discretionary, they're crazy because nothing's connected anymore. Caterpillar is a consumer discretionary stock. So that means consumer discretionary means stuff you don't need. You don't need a bulldozer if the economy's bad, right? You don't need a bulldozer. You don't need a car. You don't need clothes. You don't need hotels. So they tell you, hey, don't buy those things when the economy's bad. But when the economy's good, you see interest rates going up. Oh, it's good. We're raising rates. Well, guess what? Guess what's going up? Caterpillar's going up through the roof. It shouldn't. It should be going down. Everything's reversed. So the way you make money in the stock market is get straight in your head that as long as the interest rates are low, as long as they're going to continue to lie to keep propping this market up, and Trump is going to double the size of the market. He wants to, because he's taking control of the market. Remember, when he was candidate Trump, he was saying how jobs were phony, everything was phony, right? No more. So if you want to make money, for heaven's sakes, why aren't you in the market? So join my gang and follow us. And I told you about a month and a half ago, I said, buy the oil stocks because they're going to start buying oil now, the refiners. XLE is up 9%, XES is up 23%, and OIH is up 18%. Those are the three. I said I do a video every night on those. Follow me from the first day. And so these guys are all up now. 9%, 23%, 18%. I'm not suggesting every gang member of mine got all of it, because it depends when they want to get in. When it turns green, they get in. But the important thing is not getting in. I can put a dope in any dope can get into a stock. Especially today, when every day it's a new high. But here's what takes smarts: when to get out. And that's why I took all these years and designed a chart that tells you when the institutions that are the ones who make stocks go up and down, when they get out, we get out. Look, just remember one thing. If you remember one thing at all, they're going to continue to rally this market. Trump has had it. And he's going to continue to make sure that we get quantitative easing, where we're going to get interest rates back down to zero. He does not want to have a national debt, and where he's got to pay on that national debt 2.3% interest. See, the treasuries keep going up, where he's got to now pay 2.3% interest. It doesn't work. It's going to kill the economy from within. We'll have another depression. The government can't pay 2.3% interest. You got to get down to 1%. How do you get down to 1%? You do quantitative easing. You print and print and print. $85 billion a month, $125 billion a month. You buy all the treasuries, okay? And then you keep buying them to drive the interest rate from 2.3% down to 1.1%. Now, he's going to do that. There's no choice because the economy's not growing. A strong economy is always measured by wages. Always remember that. And if you don't have wages to consume, we're screwed, because the consumer is the one who contributes 70% of our growth. You got to buy stuff. And tax cuts aren't enough. They keep talking. All they're doing is people are not selling their stock. No matter how much the banks go down, they're not selling their stock. Again, when I saw these banks, we got out of our banks. I shouldn't say we got out totally. We have what we call scouts, and we leave just a couple shares in. But we take the bulk of our profits out. And when you see the bank stocks dropping and the market's not going down, wow, you know the market's rigged. And that's a beautiful thing. See, the tax cut he's talking about, that's not nearly enough. The tax cut's not going to do it. It's not going to grow his economy like he says. It's not going to happen. Hey, I love what he's doing. I love the fact that he finally went and said to the big insurance companies, no more of the scam. We're not going to pay your $7 billion. Remember that deal? Obama, he wanted to get reelected. And he went to the insurance companies and said, look, we'll pay you. The insurance company said, if we sell these insurance policies at the price you want us to sell them at, we're going to lose money. And Obama says, we're not going to tell anybody, but here's what we're going to do. How about if we take we're going to reimburse you your losses. And that's what the $7 billion that Trump was talking about, that he finally said, you know what, I'm going to tell the insurance companies, because it was a bailout for the insurance company, because Trump wanted to win the election. He wanted to win the election by saying he's going to give you low interest rate, low premiums. I mean, Obama was going to promise to give you low premiums. He couldn't do it. The insurance company said, we can't do that. So he says, okay, do the low premiums, and how about if we will hide the fact that we're paying more than half of it? We'll write a check. We'll take the money from Social Security, and we'll write you $7 billion a year. So we're going to bail you out with $7 billion. Trump comes in with a beautiful thing, and he says to him, no more. That's over. You're not getting your bailout. You're going to hurt. That's what's going to happen to you guys. What a beautiful thing. I love him. I love what he's doing. He's done more than all the presidents combined. But he's not going to be able to get this economy growing, man. He's not going to be able to do it because tax cuts don't do it alone. Look, the U.S. economy is in the longest slide in productivity growth since the baby Bush and Obama administrations, because they're focusing on getting the rich richer. That's what they were focusing on. That's all they were focusing on, to get their buddies on Wall Street rich. They weren't focusing on you, me, or the middle class. So the economy really sucks. But no one's going to admit it. They're not going to admit it's the productivity we need, and we don't have the productivity. That's the whole key to increase your wages. And that's the whole key to increase consumer spending, increase the growth we need to 4%. So remember, the strength of the economy is measured by wages, and wages have increased, think about it, at a stagnant 0.5%, or 0.5 of a penny since 2008. Inflation, even if they're lying at 2.2%, wipes that out. So how do we grow the economy? This is unbelievable. Under Reagan, when he cut the interest rates and he cut taxes, the corporations different. They took and poured that money back into new technology, new machinery, new inventory, and wages exploded, and we went to a 4% GDP. Look, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. They're waiting for your call now, and I will make sure you get out when you're supposed to get out. So let's enjoy this ride. It may be for another year straight up.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.